Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing a reaction and review for the first official trailer for Justice League, which is really crazy because technically the first teaser trailer was like as long as this trailer. I think this is, let me see if I can have it come up real fast. Can't get my thing to show up for the time. Yeah, so this is 2.5 minutes. I'm pretty sure that might actually be shorter than the teaser trailer that came out last year. So it's just really silly how teaser trailers and official trailers are the same length now, so it's weird. But I didn't know that this was coming out today. I was gonna actually do a reaction to all those little snippets. I was just gonna put them all together and do a long reaction of those since they're all like 15 seconds a piece. And then I come on YouTube and I'm like, all right, let's get going with that. I'm gonna download the video so I can react. The first thing I see is Justice League official trailer released 2 hours ago. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll react to that. So we're going to get right into this. Just to go right off the top, I'm hoping to see more of Cyborg. We didn't really get anything out of Cyborg. We didn't really get much of Aquaman either. So those are kind of the two that I'm looking forward to. Because I know so much about The Flash, and of course we're getting Wonder Woman, and I know Batman and Superman, I don't care too much to see more about them. I'm not as familiar with, I know Cyborg because of Teen Titans, but this will be kind of a different version. It won't be, Cyborg with Teen Titans. It'll be different how they tell his story. So I'm looking forward to more Cyborg, looking forward to more Aquaman, and then everything else is just kind of icing on top of that. But let's get right into it and see what we are getting for Justice League. The audio is so low.
There's an attack coming from far away.
Not coming, Bruce. It's already here.
So that's a TV thing, because realistically, no one needs to do that. There's no reason.
Where are they?
There's no reason for him to have taken the goggles off and the bottom mask off.
Hurry. The Aquaman.
They're still using white stripes though.
Organic and biomechatronic body parts. He's a cyborg.
You should probably move. Barry Allen. Whoever you're looking for.
That looks really sweet though. I do like the blue light thing a lot.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
Okay.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
I knew he was gonna say that. I was just waiting to see what would happen.
Black Shark.
Shall we?
It's good to see you playing well with others again. Just like that. I dig it. Maybe temporary. Yeah.
November. Alright, that was a pretty nice trailer. I think that was pretty good. One of my favorite things about it, because I was curious about the story, we do get to see a little bit in there, so there's some glimpses and stuff. They are going to focus, which I figured they would because some of these characters aren't getting solo movies until after Justice League. Pretty much no one in this is getting a solo movie outside of Wonder Woman and Superman, which I don't know where in the world he shows up at, but I know he's in there somewhere. But they do show, like, Cyborg, I can't think of his actual name right now, but they show him like playing football, so they're going to have a flashback of that before he actually got his abilities. They do have a portion where Barry is at, he's in a prison and he puts his hand up to the glass. I'm going to assume that that's his father, so for those of you who don't watch The Flash, that's, I won't go into spoiling it, I guess, if you aren't familiar with the Flash storyline, but that's cool, because they're having that stuff in there. curious how the time frame, the time frame is going to play out for all this stuff, because we have all these characters who don't have their introductions yet, and with this being a different version, because of course with the Flash TV show going, for the most part they probably wouldn't need to show his origins or anything like that, or show his backstory and stuff, but for people who don't watch the show, they do have to do that. So we're going to have Flash in there. We're going to have, they show some stuff from Aquaman where he's underwater, and we see, I can't remember any of the characters from Aquaman outside of Aquaman, Aqualad, and Black Manta. So that's on me. I just can't remember anybody's name from Aquaman. But they show him underwater. They show Cyborg playing football. They show Barry with his father in the prison. So they're going to go through the backstories, which I'm curious to see, like I said, how that plays out and how early that stuff is and how late in the film that sort of stuff is. But I think they definitely showed some good action. We get to see the Amazons actually fighting in this war as well, which I think is pretty cool. I'm curious how far they're going to go as far as, boom tubes and certain people that are related to that technology within the universe. So we'll see how that plays out. But I actually like this trailer. I think this is a pretty good trailer. Showed some good action. Shows a lot of the characters off. We get to see Cyborg's dad. We actually get to see Jim Gordon at the end, so that's pretty cool. We see a ton of action sequences thrown in all over the freaking place that kind of give you no real context, but that's good. I don't want context because it's a trailer, so I'm fine with that. So we get to see the characters in action. I think that's pretty good. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. It seems like everything does take place on Earth. Based off what I'm seeing, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to figure out if they go somewhere or if this is all on Earth and things are just, transformed when the creatures come in. But either way, I'm looking forward to this. It's actually a decent trailer. They get everybody together. Not bad. This is a good looking trailer. I like this. I like the music. I know both those songs. Like I said, they use White Stripes again in the beginning, which is interesting. I don't know whose decision it is to keep using White Stripes, but I'm fine with that. I like the White Stripes. But yeah, this is good. I love getting to see Barry running because it looks really cool. I like Blue Lightning more than I like Yellow Lightning, even though that's the normal thing for Flash. The Blue Lightning in this, I think, just looks cooler because I've just always been a fan of that. So that's really sweet to see. But like I said, we get to see a lot of good action. We see everybody using their powers in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, it's a great display of like some of their most epic moves, but in a very, very small circumstance. So definitely like that. Looking forward to this crazy giant battle they're going to be having that seems to take place in like 800 different locations. But I think this was a good trailer. Of course, we'd love to know what you guys thought about it, so please put your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite parts about this trailer, your least favorite parts about it. I would love to know what you guys want to see in the next trailer. I mean, this is only our first official trailer, and they show a lot of the action. Really, there's not much of the story to it. Like, I mean, if you know the comics, then you can kind of guess what's going to happen here. But they don't really show a lot of the characters, even though we see glimpses of, like I said, stuff with Cyborg and stuff with Aquaman. We still don't have much of a focus on any specific character. So we'd love to know what you guys want to see in the next one. And like I said, I want to know what you guys thought about this trailer in general. So please comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.